Madam Chair and Representatives, my name is Zaylore Stout, resident of Minneapolis and former resident of St. Louis Park. We the people. Now, we've heard these words, these three words so many times. The preamble of the United States Constitution, we the people. Now, for many elected officials, those words always included them. Always, from the very establishment of our republic. However, for the rest of us, we have to remember, when was it did we actually get included in this phrase, we the people? Frederick Douglass famously said in May of 1865 that slavery is not abolished until the Black man has a ballot. Well, Black men gained the right to vote with the 15th Amendment in 1870, so our electoral process evolved. 50 years later, women acquired the right to vote with the 19th Amendment, where 8 million women showed up across the country to vote for the very first time. Our electoral process evolved. But as we all know, laws on the books mean nothing if the spirit of the law is not embodied and uplifted by the society at large. Because even with the passage of constitutional amendments, challenges and hurdles were put in the way to prevent voters from being able to exercise their constitutional right to vote for generations. Many were famously known as Jim Crow laws, with literacy tests and poll taxes and gerrymandering. Then came the Civil Rights Act of 1964, 94 years after the passage of the 15th Amendment, codifying yet again the right for Blacks to be able to vote in this country. Why were we still fighting this fight from the Reconstruction era? I am part of the first post-segregation generation. So my parents drank from segregated water fountains. I did not. Yet we're still fighting today those same fights from the civil rights era. I'm the first in my family to attend college, the first to go to law school, become an attorney, the first to run for office when I ran for city council in St. Louis Park in 2017. Now, that was an important election because it was the last time that St. Louis Park would have a primary. The city council voted to scrap the primary process because of costs and low voter turnout. Well, guess what? Our election ended up being the second highest turnout primary in the city's history. And so even though I didn't make it past the primary, we had some important wins in regard to that because not long after, ranked choice voting was approved by the city council. And so our electoral process evolved. In the very next election, Nadia Muhammad, who came to this country at 10 years old as a refugee, got elected to city council. She's the first Muslim, first Somali, and youngest at 23 years old elected to the position. So would this have happened had our electoral process not evolved? Currently, there are over 253 bills restricting voter access in 43 states across the country. Let's be one of the first states, one of the few states that's actually looking to broaden voter access to all voters and increasing participation in the electoral process, minimizing political vitriol, and allowing voters to feel and believe that their voices are being heard. It's time for our electoral process to evolve yet again, and it's time to move this bill out of committee and onto the floor for a full vote on ranked choice voting. Thank you.